So this will be the last video of today, and in here I want to explain something that is quite funny and sad for me sometimes. Because as you remember from the table, I told you that the hard peg and the soft peg are fixed systems that are affected strongly by the government. And the other two are floating systems where the government doesn't intervene. So that affects on the way in which we call to a change in the value of the currency. Let me explain. So if you need to pay more pesos for $1, that means that the peso loses its value, right? The peso loses its value. If the peso is using a floating system, one of these two, manage float or free float, that means that the peso was depreciated. Depreciation is for for floating systems, either managed float or free float. And appreciation is when the currency gains value. If the currency gains value and they use a free system, a floating system, then it's going to be appreciation. And devaluation and revaluation are only for currencies that use fixed systems. That's why a few years ago, or some years ago, 25 years, 30 years ago, we used to say devaluation of the peso because we used to have a fixed system, but it has changed. Right now, it's not called devaluation. For Mexico, it's called depreciation or appreciation. It's the same for the dollar. The dollar uses a free float system, so it's appreciation or depreciation. For Venezuelan Bolivar, it will be revaluation or devaluation because they use a fixed system. So I think that this will be all for this class. I will be in Zoom in case that you have any question. And finally, I just need to mention something that for today's class, you need to complete activity 1. I will upload activity 1 on Canvas, so you can download the file and do it. Remember, since it is an activity, you have to do it today and submit it before the end of the class. And homework will be due to the next week. So you have 1 week to complete the homework, but the activity needs to be completed during the class. So I will be in Zoom if you have any questions, and see you